Good afternoon to everyone. So I'll be taking the class right away now. So I'm really sorry. You guys need to bear it with me like this because I'm having some issue with my system. So I'll be doing it this way. So later I can later do the normal one and paste it with link. So you can enter YouTube and watch it. So I'll be taking descriptive statistics this afternoon. So the process on how to do descriptive statistics. Under descriptives, we still have how to get your mean, median, standard deviation, maximum, minimum, range, and so on and so forth. So Mr. Albert taught you guys how to code data last week. So I hope you guys still remember how to code data. So the data that we'll be using here now, the data now is secondary data because it's obtained now from existing record. So the data I'll be using here now, so the data was gotten from 3 local governments. So you can see I've already inputted the data here now because I can still remember Mr. Albert take you on how to do this last week. So from the value, we have 6 different type of crops here. We have rice, we have maize, we have millet, we have beans, we have cassava, and we have yam, which means we have 6 crops we are dealing with here now. So from the local government, from under this still under the value, you can see we have Lafia local government, we have Karo, and we have Kefi. That is the 3 local governments we are working with there now. And for the produce, so the produce now, they are the stuff we are working with right away now. And as you can see, I've already coded the data. So let's go to data view now. You can see, so now this is the variable as well. Under the data view, you can see we have treatment, we have block, and we have produce. The treatment now, I'm talking about the 6 crops, while the block, I'm talking about the 3 local governments and the produce as well. So from here now, let's move to the analysis now. We are running descriptive statistics. Under descriptive statistics, we have frequency as well there. So we work on the both now for you to understand how things work. Under descriptives, we can get our standard deviation, we can get our mean, we can get our variance, we can get our maximum, minimum as well, and so on and so forth that way. So now let's go to analyze. You can see my cursor is moving. That is analyze. You click on it, there's a drop down box. You see report, you see descriptives. So under descriptives, there's still a box that drop down. Look at it here. So now you have frequencies and we have descriptive. So after clicking descriptives, you can see the box that drop down here now. You can see I have my treatment, I have my block, and I have my produce. So this produce now is our scale, is the one we are working with. So you can see this arrow now. So you click on the arrow. So after clicking the arrow, you can come to option. So click on option. After that, you can see it's already marked because I've run analysis on it before. You can see our mean, our sum, our standard deviation, our variance, our range, our minimum, maximum, and standard error. So you can see Q26, you can see skewness. So anything you want, you can do it there. So from here you click on continue. So from here you can click OK for you to have your results. You can see there is a window that's open now. So from here it shows our output, it shows our analysis. You can see. So now you can see the output, that is the results now of our analysis. You can see our n now, which is the observation. You can see it's 270. We have the range as well, which is presented here. We have the minimum, we have maximum, we have the sum, we have mean. You can see we have standard error, we have standard deviation, and we have our variance as well. So this one is trying to tell us that the total input, that is they run analysis for the 3 local governments together, all the produce. So that is the total of all the produce being run. So from here now, if you want to make interpretations on your work in different way, you want to know the local government that produce more, you want to know on which crop they produce more and the one they produce less, you want to know the one that is not produced well at all. So as I was saying, you want to know the local government that produce more, and you want to know the crop that produce more. So you can as well run analysis. After running the analysis, you can go to the option and click on descriptive statistic as well. So for you to do that, in this data now, because I'm having 3 local governments, I want to know if there's any significant difference there, if there's any significant mean difference between the local government and between the crops. So from here, which means I can use ANOVA to testify. Are you with me? So from there, I can run descriptive statistic and know which crop is being produced more. So let's see the way I run it now. Let's move. So now click on analyze as well. Are you seeing it? I click on analyze. It drop box here. You can see compare mean. So from here, based on my WhatsApp is I see my WhatsApp. My SPSS is old version. So there's no two-way analysis. So my SPSS, as I was saying, my SPSS is old version. So from here now, you can come to general linear model. So you can see a drop down box as well. You can see univariate, you can see multivariate. So click on univariate. There's a drop down box there as well. You can see discrete, you can see dependent variable. So our dependent variable now is our produce, because the produce depend on block and it depend on what? On treatment. So you can click on it and you take this arrow to move it to this place. Are you seeing it? So now our treatment become our fixed what? Our fixed variable, our fixed factor, sorry, and the block as well become fixed factor. So you click on it as well, you move it to this place. You can see where I move it, right? So you go to model. So from model here, you can see. So from here, so from this place, you can click on custom. So you can see it here. Click on it. You can see, because we need the model. So click on treatment. You move it. Click on block. You move it. So you can click on this as well. You can see we have main effects. Click on main effects. So and you click what? Continue. So you come back here. We have contrast. So you click on it. Let's see what is there. You can see we have our treatment, which is the factor we have. So just leave it this way, move back. So from here we have our post hoc. So from here, our treatment we want to compare, and our block for post hoc we want to compare. So from here, why are we using post hoc? Because it's normal. So from here now, post hoc, it's normal to use post hoc, because sure, when doing ANOVA, you might reject your what? Your H0. After rejecting H0, just know you have to test further to know the crop which is different from the rest. So from here now, you can see we have different type of, we have bonafide, we have turkey, we have Duncan, anyone. So I choose turkey as well. So you click on continue. After that, you come to option. That's our main work here now. You click on option. You can see we have overall mean, we have the treatment, and we have the block. So you move all to this place. They said you can see compare mean effects. So I compare mean effects. From here, you can see our descriptive statistic. You choose descriptive statistic. You can see the way it is now. So from here, you can click your continue. So after this, let's go to what? Let's click OK now to check our analysis, the one we have run so far so long. Let's check. You can see it's loading. You can see our analysis is what? It's loading. You can see it's loading. So from here now, let's check all what we have run so far so long. Let's move closer. Let's move closer. You can see we have between subject factor, between the subject factor, you can see we have our what? Variable label. We have from the treatment, we have rice, we have maize, we have millet, we have beans, we have cassava, which is the 6 varieties, and we have 3 local governments. You can see our treatment now, you can see they are 45, 45, 45, 45, while our local government are 3, which is the. You know, I told you, if you want to know the local government that produce more, and want to know the crops that are being produced more, you can run the analysis. You can do the descriptive when running the analysis. From here now, you can see the way my output is here now. Look at it. Under, you can see descriptives, you can see the dependent variable produced. You can see we have treatment, we have block, we have the mean, we have the standard deviation, and we have our n. You can see under the first treatment, which is rice, you can see rice in Lafia. Look at the produce there. We have 4,173.1067. You can see for Karo as well. You can see the kefi. You can see the local government that rice is being produced more and the one that is being produced less. You can see the standard deviation. So the same thing applicable for the rest. You can see maize, you can see millet. Are you seeing it? That is how it's being what it's being produced. You can see for yam as well. So from here now, you can make your what, you can make your interpretation, because from here you will know the states that produce more, you will know the states that not produce more, you can know the one that produce less. So I guess from here now you can see the total. We have the Lafia, we have the Karan, we have the Kefi, which means the total produce, which means for the rice, for the cassava, for everything, the total produce. You can see it, the main for the total produce. So from here now, we have the total all in all as 1,000, that is 18,816.7096. You can use it to cross-check the first analysis we run, the first one I told you about the total of everything. You can use this one to cross-check it now. So that is how what descriptive statistic is being run. And this one are the ANOVA, the one I run. This one is the between the subjects. This is what I run that time. So we have it so on and so far like this. So this is where my work will be what. This is the post hoc. But all this one, all what I'm concerned about is the descriptive statistic, which is the one we have run already. So I think I'm done for today. If there is any question, you can as well ask me now. And for the people that won't be online during the class time, you can ask your question. You can DM me later and ask your question. So